Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to What's Up 323. I'm finally out on the bike, not in my garden, and this is a special What's Up. It's new kit day. And I'm out testing one of those new kits. This is the off-road kit, both shorts and jersey, because, well, I'm off-road. And so far, the shorts are super comfortable. They've got like a, whoa, the wind is crazy. They've got a removable inner shorts with padding, which actually, coupled with this saddle that I'm using, really comfortable so far. And this jersey, being that it's more like a looser fitting technical t-shirt, it's quite possibly my favourite item of all the new designs. So, because my legs and lungs are screwed from being ill, I'm just coming out on a very gentle, very short meander around my Gravelly Grime trial, and then when I get home I will go through all the other items in the kit order. So if you don't want to see your order before it's arrived, turn off now. Otherwise I'll try and go into as much detail as I can. Oh, I've done about 50 metres of this climb. I'm absolutely shagged. I think I'm gonna have to put the camera down and finish this with both hands. Oh my God. Oh, horses, hang on. Yeah, once again, given my level of fitness, I think that would have been a better mode of transport for me. What is irritating is it's pretty much bone dry and the sand is quite tightly compacted down. So if I was at full fitness, I'd quite fancy my chances of a PB around my Gravelly Grime trial tonight, but I'll be lucky to make it back without getting off at this rate. Anyway, got another climb to come now. Before I do get back and start running through the kit items, I do have some bad news, I'm afraid. The one item that pretty much everybody ordered, the F111 special edition jersey, the black and gold one, there is a delay on that, and the delay is because of a decision that I've made. So firstly, I apologise that I've kind of made a decision for the entire group, but it is with everyone's best interests at heart. There's a slight issue, it's not major, and the jersey actually looks pretty freaking awesome, but there is one slight issue that I'm working with Primal to try and resolve, and to be fair to them, they're working very hard to find a suitable solution. But it basically meant I had a choice of sending things out as they were, or causing a slight delay to make sure they're absolutely perfect. And like I say, maybe it wasn't my decision to make, but I had to do it on the fly, and I want them to be perfect. I think you'll agree when you get them that they're worth the wait. Oh, hang on, this is cobbly. Ooh. I forgot how loose and bumpy that section got on quite a steep descent. So anyway, the long and short of it, as I often find myself doing in these videos, I must apologise to everybody that's ordered that jersey that they've not yet received them, and once again just sort of ask you and thank you for your patience. Please bear with me, I genuinely believe it's the right decision. I'm on the nice descent now, back over the motorway, down towards the bit that I neutralise when I'm racing this loop, which means nice smooth roll all the way home after having done a huge, about 5k. After a very comprehensive and thorough testing of the Untamed off-road jersey and shorts, I can confirm they do what they're supposed to do. Although I'm bloody freezing now, the wheel is quite bitter despite it being a beautiful day. The padding's comfortable on the shorts. They're a really lovely, comfortable fabric. The jersey is breathable, although it's too cold for me really to sweat or anything anyway, so. But most importantly, I look super cool, let's be honest, look. Whoop. I'm not very good at no-handed still, but yeah, I look like a mountain biker, surely. Anyway, last 1.5 kilometers or so before I'm home, and I can unbox and try on everything else. Yes, and that includes the all-in-one super skinny speed suit. Hello. Right, well that was a very pleasant evening ride, and before I carry on with the video, I will just let you have a proper look at the off-road kit, which is what I'm wearing. There you go. You get to see me on the TV as well, that's how big-headed I am. Big thumbs up for this kit. It's got 2 zip pockets there, 2 Velcro pockets, if I can get them open, 2 Velcro pockets there, very handy, some little reflective tabs, there's an adjustable waist strap, and then obviously there's the padded lining inside, which was very comfortable. The jersey, as I mentioned, is like a looser fitting technical t-shirt and has a zip pocket on the back there, which I used for my phone. And all in all, I'm very, very pleased with this one. But I'm going to go and have a very quick shower before I start trying the other stuff on, because I'm a little bit... Actually, no, I'm not. Wow, I'm surprisingly not smelly, but I'm still sweaty, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hang on. No, one more thing. Cheers, everybody. You know, I did just eat as well, just before my shower, and probably wasn't the best idea, seeing as I'm going to be trying to squeeze into some pretty tight lycra, and it makes it harder for me to suck in my belly when it's full of Mexican chicken and mashed potato. Right, where should we start? Done the off-road kit. Let's do the proper full team kit first, and then we'll move on to the other bits and bobs. First up, we have the new Team Bibs. Design is almost identical to the previous Enduro ones. Obviously I didn't ride these today, so I couldn't tell you how good the pad is, but I have heard very positive things about them, so fingers crossed. What I do know I love, from having tried on the sample pair that Primal sent me, is these straps. They're so soft and forgiving, really stretchy. And other bib shorts I've had from, in fact no, I won't say the makes, but I find these just a little bit stiff, and therefore they sort of pull down on my collarbones a little bit, but that's just me being a bit of a wuss. I also like the fact that the bib, the mesh bit is black. I love my Enduro bibs, but the white has started going a little bit grey, and so that will solve that problem. So in terms of design, very similar, very straightforward. We have the WKG logo in orange on the black with a grey Primal logo just above on the left leg, and on the right leg we have the little 111 tag on the, what was this bit called? It's like the silicone gripper. Is that the hem? I don't know. Well, anyway, whatever that is, that's where it is. And then on the back we have the grey and orange stripe. We have, now this is a theme that's going to run through all of our kits now, is the gold, grey and orange stripes, and there's a reason for that, which will be revealed in a future video. And then we obviously have the orange WKG heart logo, and they've got the orange just right. I was a little bit concerned about that because it was a very specific shade of orange, and that is spot on, really punchy. I don't know if it's coming across in the video, but that looks wicked. Anyway, I'll pop them on and tell you what I think. There we go. So these are a size large. I should tell you pretty much everything I'm going to try on is size large, apart from the off-road shorts and jersey that I was wearing were a medium. There's very little difference between the two. I've got a medium and a large that I kept for myself with the idea that the medium will be incentive to lose a bit more weight. But I actually quite like the fit of the medium anyway. And the speed suit, sadly, will be a medium that I'm trying on, mainly because I don't have a spare large that I can try on. I'm going to have to squeeze this into that. Anyway, these bibs, I mentioned it before, but the straps, oh, they're so good. They're just like, they're just so loose, like, stretchy and light. They're lovely. Anyway, that's what they look like. Around the back, whoop, there you go. They feel lovely. Obviously just wearing them now. Can't tell you anything about the pad yet until I've done a ride. So far so good. Obviously you wouldn't be wearing them with a t-shirt. You need the new team jersey to go with it. And here it is. Once again, Primal, thank you. The orange is wicked. Again, you might not come across well on screen, but we have the faint heart logo watermark. The design is almost identical to the existing Enduro one. Couple of changes forced mainly because it needed to take into account the way the fabric panels fit together on this jersey and certain parts of the design needing to cross over from one panel to another, so it needed a little bit of adjustment, but essentially it's the same. So you've got the main WKG logo on the front, you have a small Primal on the collar, and the biggest difference I would say is that this logo was much bigger on the left sleeve on the old jersey and higher up, but because of the way these silicone cuffs are on this, I decided to make it smaller and move it down just so that it fitted nicely within that panel. Same with the grey stripe on this side. On the back, virtually identical. You've got the traditional grey and orange strip down the middle. The only change to this is what's inside this circle. We now have the Fun Pain Torture Vomit logos. Am I in shot? I think I am. And then a little Primal logo at the bottom. 3 nice pockets at the back. And, oh yeah, and the 3 stripes, they lip over from the inside of the collar, so you can just see sort of 1/2 centimetre depth on the outside of the collar. Now, this is Primal's Evo 2 jersey. It's a semi-race fit. I'd say it's a race fit, but the material, like with the bib straps, is actually got a lot of give, really flexible. Sleeve length, perfect. Back length, equally pretty good. Comes down to cover some of my backside. Pockets are in a nice position. It doesn't have a zip pocket, which is a bit of a shame, but not really a deal breaker. Yeah, and predictably enough, I love it. So, moving swiftly on to an item that from the previous Enduro order, I managed to stupidly sell my only pair. Arm warmers. I finally have some Team WKG arm warmers. Again, virtually identical design to the previous. You have basically black arm warmers with grey pinstripe, WKG logo in orange on the cuff, and then right on the seam of the cuff, the 3 gold, grey and orange stripes. They are thermal, so they've got this lovely warm fleecy material on the inside, and to be honest, I'm pretty hot, so I'm not actually looking forward to putting these on. And maybe there's something I should have put on before the jersey, because it's going to gather up there, but I'll do it anyway, just for the purposes of the video. Yeah, I made a proper mess of putting that on. I've sort of bunched it all up underneath the sleeve. You definitely should put these on before you put your jersey on. I'm only doing one as well, because I'm just absolutely boiling. In fact, I'm going to undo this a little bit. What can I say? They're for your arm, they're warm, they've got WKG on them, they are WKG arm warmers, and I have a pair. In fact, I've got about 4 pairs. Next, if it's cold enough to want to cover your arms, you might want to consider covering your legs. Ta-da! Leg warmers, with a very handy zip to help them get over your shoe. Same design as the arm warmers really, apart from the fact that I've gone with the grey logo, WKG logo on the ankle. 3 stripes as before. We have the WKG heart at the top, but that'll be covered up by your bibs. Once again, I should have put these on before the bibs because this is just going to bunch up here and just look all awkward, but let's put them on anyway. Here we go. Leg warmer. Yeah, I've done a horrible job of putting them on. That's really uncomfortable, and I've got a label in there still. It's digging into the back of my leg. But as with the arm warmers, they're on my leg. They are warm. They're leg warmers. So you've got your arm warmers and your leg warmers, but what if it's still a little bit breezy out and you want to cover your torso? The WKG Race Wind Jacket, and I will put this on because it's easier to demonstrate everything if I'm wearing it. Now this one I have already worn outside on a dog walk, and as a windbreaker I can confirm it breaks wind. Okay, so what we have is obviously this wicked orange punch, whatever, I don't know what to call it. I need to come up with a good name for what this orange is because I'm super excited by it. They've done a brilliant job. You've got your WKG logo just to the left of the zip. You've got these little hooks here for extending the sleeve all the way to your glove and keeping it there if you want. I find that a bit uncomfortable myself, but okay. You have a zip there, which isn't a pocket, but it is perfectly positioned to reach into your left jersey pocket, or right, depending on which way you're looking at it. Which would that would be the right pocket, I suppose. And my favourite feature is the belly releaser, which is this bottom zip. So it's like double zipped, and this one, oh, so if you stop for a cafe break or something, you can just release a little bit of tension by undoing that zip. But I quite like that, the double zip thing. Anything else to tell you about? Oh yeah, underneath there, you probably can't see. It's actually getting dark. I've been taking so long with this video. But the inside of the sleeves, you've got the grey with the heart watermark again, which I think looks particularly wicked. That's it. I love this jacket. Very, very pleased with that. I think, barring obviously the F111 Special Edition jersey, which I really want to show you, but no, I'm not going to. Sorry, I really want to, but I'm going to give Primal a couple more days before I cave and let you see that one. So all that's left, the speed suit. I'm going to need another drink before I do the speed suit, I think. Peter and Clampy. So this is the speed suit. It is incredibly flexible, incredibly lightweight aero material. Obviously I've tried to mimic the design of the jersey and the bibs, fading it from the black to orange. You still get the watermark in the upper parts, still got the stripe design on the back. Can you tell I'm waffling trying to put off actually putting this on? This is the size medium, as I mentioned earlier. I don't have a large to try on. I really shouldn't have eaten. Let's do this. So there you go, the speed suit. I do feel kind of naked. It's such a hugging, almost sprayed on material. Feels kind of nice, but I would be incredibly self-conscious going out in this. Everyone that's ordered these is much more suited to it in terms of their physique. So I'm very jealous of you guys, because I'd like to have the confidence to wear one of these outside, but that's not going to happen for a while. Like I say, this is a medium, so it's at the absolute limit of what I can squeeze into. If I can lose a few kilos, maybe, but I haven't got room for even to eat a grape without bursting out of this, so I would feel more comfortable in a large, but hey ho, it is what it is. So technical details: longer sleeves than the normal jersey, obviously a much lower cut neck, which I kind of like, but I'm not used to that, so very strange, but I quite like the look of it. It's got this kind of mesh material on the sleeves, which it might be just marketing jargon, but I believe is some kind of aero enhancing thing. This is the Echo Air speed suit, which Primal are incredibly proud of. I think it's their sort of latest high-end, high-spec one. I'm going to run out of breath because obviously I'm breathing in, trying to hold back my belly. It's not doing much for the old man boobs either, but hey ho. Reluctantly, I will show you the rear. There it is. I probably should have worn a girdle and sort of held these side bits in. Might have made it a little bit more flattering. There you go, speed suit. I do feel fast, I've got to say. I mean, naked, but fast. So, who knows, maybe one day I'll have some kind of in real life competitive thing to do. Probably race Kev up some stupid hill. And this might be just the ticket. Oh dear, Mrs. Neal's come in. I'm rumbled.
You wish.
Alright.
That is rank.
I can't take it out, it's so tight, it's stuck in there. This is actually a courgette, which I'm supposed to be using for a pasta dish I'm making, but probably not going to happen now.
No.
Anyway. I think that is everything. I don't think I've missed anything out, obviously, other than the F111 special jersey. Oh, I'm gutted. Especially as, did I mention this earlier? Maybe I didn't. But anyway, the reason that needs to be so perfect in my mind, I mean it should be anyway, but mainly because I'm hoping that will form part of a series of special edition jerseys based on beautiful, historic Formula One livery. That's a bit of a niche area, and one that's, you know, personally really appealing to me and probably not many other people. But these designs just tend to, or, well, to me, they seem to lend themselves to being really beautiful jerseys. I love this JPS design for the one we've done. Rothmans, Martini, Golf, Marlborough, I'm forgetting some, the green and yellow Lotus one, they would just look so good as a collection of jerseys. So that's why this one needs to be exactly what I had in my mind when I put the design together. So please be patient. Please don't hate me for taking the decision to hold back on it, and just trust that it is the best thing. Anyway, I've mentioned that too many times. I'm going to get out of this because I'm about to faint from holding my breath and I'm getting very hot. The only bit that's cold is where the courgette was. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, if you like that kind, well, that's exactly the same as what you're watching now. Oh, it's moved on. Oh, it was my Scottish Montrose video. This is now, don't know what that one is. Anyway, please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that. And I look forward to seeing you very soon.